Okay, so let's move on. The next thing, that is the what are equations. Okay, so if we talk about the equations, it's a very easy. Whenever you have an expression that is separated by equal sign, it will become the equation. Okay, so if I'm reading the definition of it, you can see clearly here. Two expressions separated by an equal sign is known as an equation. Okay, is it clear up to now, everybody? I can see 16 people raise their hands. So any doubt? If you don't have any doubt, then please remove the hands. Okay. So like use wisely that option, okay? Because according to that option, I come to know that who has the doubt and who don't have the doubts, okay? So use wisely. Okay, after this, if we talk about the more about the equations, then equation are like balance scale, okay, with the expression on the both side instead of weights. So what they are telling you, this is the weighing scale, right? It means here 4x plus 4 you can see, and here x minus 2 you can see, right? But still they are equal because you can see the weight is balanced here, right? So here they are telling you like equations are like balanced scales, okay? And it will this is just an example, okay, and they are telling you like this they are the equal, okay. Okay, fine, then let's have this. So important thing is to learn how to solve the linear equations, right? Yes, and linear, it means what? Basically the degree of the variables should be the one, right? Yeah. So in front of us, we have one question, and that is very basic question. Like after having the knowledge of the equations, we must know how to solve the equation, right? Then and then only we are able to figure it out our variables value. Agree, everyone? So here, how many of you knows how to solve the linear equation? Okay, so I can see many hands. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 10. 11, 15, 17. So out of 86 people, 25 up to now. Very good, very good, very good response. Okay, so 30 people is saying they are aware about it. Okay, so Kai, can you please tell us how to solve these equations?
You just solve it from left to right.
Mm-hmm.
So you add or take away how much you need to according to the equation.
Okay, so basically by using the balance method, right? Whatever you need to remove, you can remove, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are correct. Very good. Hani, can you please try to explain if you know anything because your hand is also raised?
To do the balance method, basically like when it like shows like a number and then plus or minus like a
Okay.
variable, you just have to like move, like make it separate, like all the numbers on the side and the variables on the other side.
Okay. Yashu, can you please tell us how to solve the equations? Like whatever you know, okay? You don't have to read whatever written here, okay? That I'm going to explain.
So how you do equation is you have two numbers and the whatever
You can tell us example as well. There is no problem. If you want to explain with the example, then also fine.
10 plus 10 equals 20.
But there is no variable, right? 10 plus 10, it means there is no variable, right? Yeah, sure. Okay, so divine.
2x plus 5x equals 7x.
Okay, very good, Yashu. Divine, can you please explain how we can solve?
So when you have an equation, you have to group the variables and numbers together, and then just the numbers on the other side. Then you have to do like if it was 12x minus 6x and then 10 minus 2, and you have to get the answer on both sides, and then you have to find what the variable is what variable is the same as the number.
Okay, very good. So here up to now, whatever I got the response, it's very clear. Whenever you have the equations, you have to use the balance method. whatever unwanted things you can add or subtract by both the sides. You are allowed to do any operation. Okay, but the problem is you have to make sure it should be get balanced. Okay, like for example, you are adding plus 4, both, then you have to add both the sides. Okay, so the first method, like we solve the equations using the balance method. Okay, so what we are using, balance method to solve the equations. Okay, and basically solving equation, it means what? Solving the missing numbers or solving the missing variable value, right? Okay. So in balance method, we perform the same operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division on each side, right? Or else you can say on the both the sides, right? So you are not allowed, like you are adding plus 2 on the left hand side and you are adding plus 4 on the right hand side. That is not allowed. Okay. Why? Because you are disturbing the balancing of that equation, right? So whatever you have to do, like you have to add something, then you have to add the same value. Okay, let's say adding 2, so you have to add 2 both the sides. Okay, adding 5, so 5 both the sides. Okay, now the aim of using the balance method is to get the variable on one side. Okay, so this you can remember, like what is the motive behind doing this. So our motive is, clearly our motive is what? We want variable on one side. Basically you want variable on the left hand side. Okay, and whatever stuff, remaining stuff, okay, numerical stuff, okay, that is on the right hand side. Okay, so that way you are able to solve the equations. Okay, so basically, three steps are there. First one, balance using any operation. Okay, like you are allowed to do plus, minus, and all those things. Second step, combine the like terms. Okay, it can be variables, it can be numerical. Okay, and the step number 3, like group them. Okay, variable on the left hand side and whatever other stuff is on the right side. Okay, so you will get variable on one side alone. Okay, if it is alone, then it will gives you the value of the variable. Fine. Okay, so we have done enough talk. Now let's have very